Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So I have made another trip around the sun. It is my 34th birthday today. It's November 29th. So that's kind of exciting. But what we're going to try to do this afternoon is we're going to get this monkey field that we call it finished up. We call it the monkey field because just down the road is the Peaceable Primate sanctuary where monkeys that have been tested for certain things go to live out the rest of their lives. It's a sanctuary for them. They've got all kinds of different monkeys. They got a website. You can get on there and donate if you want to or whatever. It's like a non-for-profit organization. Kind of an interesting place. They got monkeys with AIDS, they got monkeys with syphilis, they got monkeys with hepatitis. You gotta watch what monkeys you go around. But there are just some monkeys in there that are just, test subjects for different drugs. They're not sick or anything, it's just that they were used for that kind of thing. And the nice thing about places like this is they get to live out the rest of their life in a controlled environment. It's not like they just kick them back out into the natural world or whatever. And they're very well taken care of there. They do a good job. We've been there a couple times. They have their open house and stuff. So pretty cool place, pretty cool cause. But anyways, we're going to get finished up here with the monkey field. And then we're going to make our way down to Francisville and get the corn picked off there in Francisville, come back through Madairyville and get all that corn picked off, and then we'll head back around our area. There's a rabbit between the rows. I've still got Tyler's dad's place and uncle's place to get picked off, and I got another farm that I picked up new for this year to get picked off. That's the farm that I had to put the tile in before I planted it. And there's been a big misconception with that video. Some people are saying that I dried up a wetlands, and that is not the case. The reason that floods is because the neighbor put a tile in on his side of the road. His field is higher. He ran it to a small road ditch. The road ditch runs underneath the road through a culvert and ends up in the farm that I farm. So it's just water that is coming down from his farm to my farm, and it creates a wet spot. There was a tile out there originally, but it was broken down and it wasn't no good. So I ended up fighting in that one. Look at all the rabbits. So that was not a wetlands at all. A couple of guys said that I'm destroying wetlands, and actually we done one of the largest wetland restorations in Indiana's history. We took a large farm and turned it into a wetlands. So we're not in the business of destroying them. That was just a wet spot out in the field. There was no cattails, no nothing growing there. So anyways, that corn right there is absolutely beautiful because it got proper drainage. So I'm very happy. I'm excited to get into that corn. But before we get to that, we're going to go down there to Madairyville and Francisville, spend a few days picking some corn down there, get that done. That is the goal today, to get down there, so we'll see how far we get. We are going to line up some trucks to help us haul because it's all got to go back to Stark County Co-op. And for our 3 trucks, that's going to be a long haul for us and be able to get anything done. So I'm going to get a hold of a couple friends of mine. Cousin Matt's got 2 trucks available, and he's got 2 drivers, so it'll work out great. So I'd rather pay a little trucking and get done and over with than end up running it all the way into January picking corn. I think I might leave some of my corn stand for a while yet, just to try to catch a better price in December. We'll see what happens. So anyways, let's see how far we can get. And we also finished filling the bin. So we got that 40,000 bushel bin filled. So now from here on out, it all goes to the elevator. Unless we can find some more bins to rent. We'll see what happens. Well, here we go. Gonna make our adventure down to Francisville. We're actually gonna take the highway all the way there. this will be a fun adventure. It's going to take us about, probably half hour to get there at least. Neighbors have their semis parked on the road. Could put them in the field off the road, but oh no. Took us quite a while at the elevator. We were there for a long time. So that's why the sun's already low in the sky. I'm not going to video the whole trip because that would be boring. I get some video throughout the trip. Well, we made it to the highway. The nice thing about this highway is it's got a nice shoulder on it, so you can run right along the edge. Got a nice styrofoam cooler right there. I guess I should have went first. I go faster. At least this time of the day, this highway is not extremely busy. Well, we're still on our adventure here. I was looking at my YouTube dashboard, my studio app, and I hit 35,000 subscribers just a little bit ago. And that was one of my goals by my birthday, was to hit 35,000 subscribers, and here we are. So thank you everybody that got me to that point in YouTube. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate the views that I get, the comments that I get. I've been slacking a little bit lately on comments because we have been so busy with harvest that I get home and I'm just too tired. I do look at all of them, I read all of them, and I acknowledge all of them. I just sometimes don't have time to get back to them, just don't have the energy. Unless it's a very important question and it's something that could help somebody get a piece of equipment going, then I'll answer it. But I plan on coming back and replying to a bunch of them. In fact, I want to do... Ooh, looks like somebody got stuck right there. Something happened. But I plan... Oh, that's rough. I plan on doing a live video after harvest, kind of a question and answer video. So if you've got questions, you want answers that popped up in your head over harvest, I would like to answer those in the live video. So keep things wrote down that you might want to know, and I can answer them at that time. It'd be kind of cool to do a live, and I'll announce the live video before I do it. That way everybody can kind of plan when they can watch it or something like that. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But I'll definitely announce that a week ahead of time so everybody can schedule it in their plans. I'm not just going to do a pop-up live video like I do sometimes just because I have the time to do it. Alright, we're just about there. So we're going to get there, get the field broke in, and then we got to go back and get the trucks and the grain cart, and we'll see what we can get done tonight. We need to get the field opened up for the semis that are coming tomorrow. Alright, let's get started. Let Dad get in there first. ahead and take the first 16 rows across all the way off. And we'll get the other set of 16. And that'll get us broke in. Let him get a little ways ahead. He can't quite go as fast as I can. Pick our way in, we'll clean it up later. Come back the other direction, it'll pick up anything I leaned over. Some good corn there. Shorter. Not all variety of corn is tall. Good morning, everybody. Let's get some corn picked. Drew from Castonia John Deere right there just brought me a shaft speed sensor for the 9650. I was getting tired of listening to it. It went off last night. The sensor went bad. It just driving me crazy. So I called him last night late. I said, how often them shaft speed sensors go bad? He's like, oh, they go bad. He's like, I'll bring you one first thing in the morning. I'm like, great. So that is service right there. Thank you, Drew, for taking care of us and getting stuff fixed. So swapped that out this morning. We got Matt Zim from Roush Trucking here. He brought a beautiful Peterbilt out and a brand new Timpty trailer. He's going to haul some corn for us today. We got my cousin Matt with two of his trucks. They're going to haul today. So we're going to get some corn out today. So we'll have a total of 6 trucks running if we run ours. I'm going to go ahead and dump here on George. Get dumped and we'll get back to picking. Well, let's get started. Oh, it's so nice not that shaft speed sensor going nuts. I should probably get a couple of them sensors just to have on hand. Very easy to change. Just 2 Phillips head screws and a weather pack connector. Unplug it, take screws out, new one on, put screws back in, you're done. We wanted to get as much corn as we could possibly get picked today because it's supposed to turn rainy and wet for the rest of the week. We went from cold and frozen and snowy to now we're going to go back to rainy and wet. And it was actually supposed to get warm yesterday and it never did, but today it's starting to get warm. Had quite a bit of frost last night. accidentally burnt my whip lights up last night. Or something happened to them. I got spade connectors on the ends of the wire. I went to plug them into the power strip on the combine, and I accidentally touched the ground to the hot, and then they wouldn't work after that. So I gotta figure out what to do with them. They got a little box with a printed circuit board in it, and I'm pretty sure it burnt something up in that little circuit board. So now I don't know whip lights anymore. It was cool while it lasted. I'm sure they can be fixed. Take my buddy Zach and let him mess around with them. He's the electronics expert. I do have the other set that I bought. Maybe I could use the module from them to make it work. I'll try it. That shouldn't have hurt the whips themselves. It's just burnt that little module up that controls them with the remote. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. They probably will still work if I just twist all the wires together. Yesterday was my birthday. That ended up to be a great day. I want to thank everybody in the comments on my videos that wished me a happy birthday. Made for a great day. A lot of you texted me. A lot of you got a hold of me on Facebook. So thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely was a good day. 34-year-old, can't talk. 34 years old is not so bad. Well, Cousin Matt's here with his Pete. Gotta get a load. This is a nice looking Pete. Stretched, big stacks. Nice truck. Go ahead and dump on George here. Figured I'd just come dump because I wouldn't make it back to the other end anyways. It's a dusty one today. The wind is not in our favor. Top off Cousin Matt so he can head to the elevator. Go ahead and dump what I've got on George. I think that'll actually finish filling that hopper bottom. Cousin Matt's other truck, black and gold T800. Nice truck. Black hopper bottom to match. Matt's dad, Brad, was a die-hard Purdue fan, and he had that truck painted black and gold for Purdue University colors. Pretty cool truck. Sure do miss his dad. He was a great guy. no matter how busy he was, he always had time to stop and take a minute and talk to you and find out how you were and what you were doing. Sure miss him. Well, Matt's back with Roush truck. I like that truck. It's a pretty color. Nicely set up. Well, we got that big field done. It feels good to have that done. Now we're moving on to the field to the south of it. This is the second largest field on this farm. So we'll be busy on this one the rest of the day. Take us a while to get this one done. Then the other two fields, they're just kind of, one's a small square, the other one's kind of a goofy triangle because of the ditch. It won't take us very long on them. It's really helping out having the other 3 trucks and 3 full-time drivers that just stay in on the drive. That was kind of the idea, was to have 3 trucks with 3 full-time drivers. It's tough to find anybody that wants to drive truck anymore. Tyler drives when he's not busy at his job. George drives, I drive, but when I'm driving or George is driving, there's nobody in the field except Dad, so there's no grain cart moving, there's no second combine moving. Even if you have one driver, he's got a slip seat all the time, in and out of trucks. Used to be 10 years ago, you could find anybody that wanted to drive. There's tons of retired guys that wanted to come haul grain. Now it's just not that way anymore. Things have definitely changed, that's for sure. It's tough to find anybody that wants to do anything anymore. But we make do. We still get things done. Might slow us down a little bit, but we'll eventually get done. Just tip the camera down. Oh, there we go. Sand ridge right here. Alright, I'll finish getting this opened up and we'll do some picking. I cannot believe how many deer are on this farm. I wish I could zoom in closer on him. That's a buck. Oh, that's a little buck over there. There are a lot of them running around out here. Well, we've had a really good day. We got a lot done today, thanks to the guys that brought the semis. So we're going to finish filling the cart tonight, and that's going to be it. The elevator closed at 4, so Cousin Matt came back for one more load. His other truck went back to his shop loaded, so they'll haul them in the morning. We're going to run our trucks home. We'll haul those in the morning. And then hopefully, if it don't rain tonight like it's supposed to, it doesn't rain very much, we'll get back at it tomorrow. Tyler's off, so he said he can come drive truck, so that'll get one of our trucks running. So that'll work out perfect. So we'll get some video tomorrow. Well, there's not going to be corn picking for a while, so we decided we better go cap the bin that we got filled up and take the auger down. Good rainy day project. So I'll go ahead and I'll get this video edited up, get it put on YouTube, and when we start picking again, we'll start a whole nother video. You gonna demonstrate to us how you roll a cord up?
No, I can't do it like the TikTok people.
Oh, okay. I just wrap it up on my arm. Problem is, you get a 100-foot cord, you start getting tired by the time you get to the end. Oh, look at that style. Look at that form. Alright, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next one when we start picking some corn again.